They're fake. It's the same carbon-based compound I used to create my own pseudo-chaos emeralds. Clearly, there's some power inside. Nega must have had reserves of chaos energy. It seems mostly identical to our chaos energy, but I'm not sure if there's any major difference.
Impossible! I am their guardian. I should know if it's fake.
He must have switched them out.
No! He tricked me! Idiot! No wonder they were inducing soul madness. This has all been a distraction. If he has the real ones, we may have already lost.
Soul madness?
Yes. The soul emeralds induce a burning feeling towards anyone within 18 feet. In a heightened state of pain, the victims become mad, either giving out and recoiling, or worse, become violent and aggressive.
So there is a difference. Maybe it's like a defense mechanism to keep others from abusing their power.
No, it's not that.
How can you tell?
I have a connection with them. My powers keep me from feeling pain from heat, as you can imagine. I would know if it were for defense.
Then what for?
I can't stick around and keep talking. I have to save my world if I can. If Nega has found a way around the soul madness, we are doomed. And if you come with me, you'll fall to the madness too, and I don't need that risk. I better handle this alone.
Hey, no can do. We're in this for the long haul. Besides, I can just use the Chaos Emerald to warp out in a pinch if I need to.
You can use your emerald to warp?
I don't like to, but I can. Last resort.
Enough! I can't afford to waste more time.
They're fleeing! Even the civilians! We lost 90% of our fleet doing it, but we got them flying back with their tails in between their legs. They'll go into hiding like the rats they are. It shouldn't matter anymore. Behold, the Soul Emeralds! And we'll use them to power the Egg Salamander and crush any animal pest who dares stand before us! Something like that. Would you care to do the honors? What? Something... pain! Glorious, isn't it?
So this person you sent out, he's a guardian too?
That's right. His name's Knuckles. Don't suppose there's a Master Soul Emerald.
No. Why would he just leave a sacred relic in the care of a 10-year-old like your friend?
Tails is 8, actually. But yeah, he's capable.
Still, I would never abandon my duty. Why would he decide helping you over that?
And boredom, always ready for a change of pace.
Sounds like a charmed life. Why do you do what you do?
Gotta do something, don't I? Why not help people? You know, it doesn't hurt to have friends.
The only best friend I knew decided to betray me. So no, it can hurt very much.
I remember being on the cusp of that feeling once. I know now you can't hide yourself away when it seems your world is falling apart.
If you get soul madness, you'll have no choice but to hide.
If the Soul Emeralds are really like the Chaos Emeralds, then it could be they have a positive and negative charge too.
Charge?
Yeah, like powered by emotions. Positive and negative alike.
And what is positive emotion?
If you search for it, it's love and kindness. Sometimes righteous fury, but mostly kindness.
I don't understand. Quite. This was never about world domination. This is payback. The Soul Emeralds. They feed off of emotion and create conditions to exacerbate them whenever possible. This effect is called soul madness. How? How are you immune from this? Immune? No, I revel in the pain. They feed off of my hatred. My madness is clear. What? So, you... Why? Where I come from, the name Eggman bears nothing but shame. But it's more than just you that's failed. The world rejected you. The knowledge you could give them. They rejected science. And now, I have a world to see burn. Metal, report. I want you to bring me Sonic's Chaos Emerald. But stop by first. Fascinating how he responds to my commands, too. Guess that's 1 point for me. I'd kick you some more, but this pain we feel is quite enough, I'd say. You must get away. Bring me Sonic's hand if you must. You don't feel pain. This can't affect you. But Sonic will break in its presence and it will be easier. Go. Quite an efficient, beautiful machine, I will say. You can escape if you want. Soon, there will be nowhere my presence won't reach.
Yo, Knuckles, report.
Busy, Sonic.
Yeah. Anything you can tell?
People here all have powers, I guess. Eggman Nega's ship started killing the guardsmen and they decided to flee. Just go see what I can handle myself.
Okay, good luck, Knux. Guess that's that. To your palace, then.
Because of me, some of my men are dead.
Focus on what you can do now. That's all that matters.
I agree.
Feeling hot, hot, hot. Excellent. Now witness my triumph. With this one Chaos Emerald, I predict a visceral reaction of the Soul Emeralds, feeding off its energy and spreading their heat-inducing effects perhaps miles away. Now only one is left to stop me. I'm almost glad my android failed at stabbing Blaze in the back. I'm looking forward to her thinking she still stands a chance. Now, time to make the world go down in flames.
Blaze, are you okay?
I don't...
It was Metal Sonic, and he... Happening again! Make it stop! Stop the burning!
Soul madness. But how? I must go.
Blaze, don't go, Blaze. He nearly killed you. I can't lose you.
I'm the only one who can.
No, I'll go. Just have to.
You're in no condition. I am mistress of flame alone.
No, Blaze, stop.
You must let go.
I can't risk losing you. I love you as a sister.
Sonic. I'm sorry. Impossible!
Surprised? Guess they have a new master now.
You...
I give them the destruction they truly crave. But that's not all. I've discovered through feeding on their desires that the Chaos Emeralds and the Soul Emeralds have a certain enmity towards each other. And the Soul Emeralds are creating powerful ripples among the space-time fractures of this world. Soon, both dimensions will engulf one another and nothing will survive. Beautiful, right? And here I thought I'd have to wait for you creatures to rip yourselves apart.
You can't be serious! To do so would destroy everything we know! Life on our planet would be no more!
You clearly don't know me then. This planet and whatever Eggman's is have been deemed unworthy of existence. They are forfeit.
Come!
I relish the thought.
It's always been you, Nega. Every moment of my waking life has been made miserable just because you felt you had to make your grievance known. Think of the life I could have had if you just left us alone!
All the more reason to end it all, wouldn't you say, worm?
Blaze, you take control. Emerald. Ah!
I'm trying! No! So, all this time, I thought I was controlling you, keeping you from harming others, keeping your power out of evil's grasp. But it was me who was your servant all along. All my resent, all my self-pity and loathing. You were feeding off of it, weren't you? I wonder if it was all me. Or you made those feelings grow so I would never move beyond them. This is what you truly want. No world just for your immediate gratification. I've been a fool.
They rejected science! By a world to see. Worm.
It's love and kindness.
No. I refuse to be defeated. I refuse to let my pity be the end of me. Where there is no love, there is no life. I refuse to cower. I am Princess Blaze the Cat, Mistress of Flame. If there is any good in you, I will draw it out. No, I demand it. You will heed me now. For love, for kindness.
So, you managed to get an upgrade.
I will not give up!
Die!
You can't hit it. Use me.
You?
As long as I move, I can't get hurt.
My power and time is limited. We need to end this.
Use your speed. Try ramming it and pinning it down.
Forget this! Choose between catching me or the Emerald going nuclear!
I'll fix everything, Sonic. But I need to send you home first. I'll see to your friend too. Here, allow me. Maybe I have healing powers too. Though, this may burn.
Used to that. It's so warm. I feel like such a fool. All those things I said earlier. Oh, I really said those things, didn't I? I know we aren't that close.
The words are sincere.
Seeing you now, me, I guess I feel small. It doesn't help. I feel like I'm recovering from the worst fever I ever had.
Sonic, listen to me now. When I saw the worst in myself, I did exactly what you wanted. Instead of focusing on how much I hate Nega, I thought of you. How you and your friends showed me kindness and it allowed me to transform. I think it will be a long time before Nega would think to cross ways with me, having unlocked such power. Not only that, I am understanding things more clearly right now than I ever thought I could. Thank you.
Wow, I couldn't have imagined it would happen so easily.
I am amazed. You were the only person who I have ever seen strong enough to withstand the torrent of pain the soul emeralds induce. You were bold.
I, didn't want to cower, I guess.
I want us to be friends. I hope you can forgive my haste in judging you earlier. It seems right now we must depart. It would seem the dimensional barriers must be closed for a time. But I promise you that we'll find a way to see each other again. I know you feel the same. Tell Cream I said goodbye. And I love you both.
I will do that. Until our love is shown again. Sayonara.